Hey, it's MK, and I am back with another May I Scraplift You, and today I am lifting Festina Keating. I absolutely loved her layout going on here. It just made me smile, so I wanted one of my own. I pulled out some supplies from my restaurant bin, and I have to tell you guys, it is depleting very, very fast, so I need to find some new collections. If you guys have any suggestions, put them down below. So I picked out a bunch of embellishments that were just kind of laying at the top of my bin, to be honest. Some scraps left over from another restaurant layout. I do have this cute little set that is the Taco Tuesday on from Some Assemblage Required. I have this really cool recipe card that is from Kaiser Craft. I don't know if they're still available anymore. I have a backer card from Not Just for Boys Kit Club Packaging. Then I have this Give Me Some Sugar, which is from Close to My Heart. This is the compliment set, what I have left over, and then I have another piece of paper too that will show you the year. That is a Heidi Swap recipe card. I have a fun photo of one of the rare opportunities where my husband and I get to go out to dinner on our own, and this is the Give Me Some Sugar paper that I will be using, and the collection is from 2017, so I'm not sure if it can be found yet or not. And yes, those flowers are pink. Yep, I went for it, you guys. I am also going to completely forget about this sticker sheet right here. It's from the Delish collection by Paper House, and then use a few elements from this collection here. It's Love at First Bite from Reminisce. There it is. And then also from Reminisce, from Delish, from the Paper House, I will be using this paper right here. So, and I've almost depleted this collection as well. So I do love, I love cooking collections, but I'd rather them be restaurant collections, not just the fast food collections. I don't know, they're really hard to find, you guys, but I do absolutely love them. All right, so I was looking through my bin. I have lots and lots and lots of that red checkered to match the paper that is in my nachos. Actually, I think those were my husband's nachos because they have jalapenos on them. But I had plenty of it. I really, really did. And when I came across this Give Me Some Sugar collection, I loved this collection. Actually, I purchased a recipe book kit from Close to My Heart that had this collection in it, and then I purchased additional photos in case there wasn't enough pages for me to create a recipe album. That never happened. Just let's be honest, that kit never happened. But I did really love this kit back in the day, and this to be honest was way before I even knew my style. I had no idea. I was copycatting what everybody else was doing, and using the same papers as everybody else before I started just, winging it and doing things on my own and creating my own style. So in all honesty, that is where this came from. I love the paper, you guys. I love floral paper. I love it all. I thought that that's the kind of scrapbooker I was going to be, and it turned out that it doesn't bring me joy, in all honesty. So I challenged myself to go ahead and use this paper. Well, it's going to be a reverse of what Faustina used, because she put her busy paper down at the bottom. Well, down at the bottom of my photo, it's really busy. And so I decided to flip it and put the calm side of my layout down at the bottom and put my busy paper up at the top, where I felt like it was better received. Because if I would have put it at the bottom, I think the nachos would have been completely lost. So, and that is one of the reasons why I decided to add tacos and nachos and a burrito to my floral layout. The flowers really don't have anything to do with it, to be honest. We are just having a blast, going out to eat, just the two of us. It's a very rare occasion that we get to go do this. And we just found out that one of our local restaurants that is closest to us does samplers of beer. Samplers of anything, honestly. Actually, I think I have a little margarita sampler. I can't say me. That's not all me. That's my husband. I'm going to blame it on him anyways. Actually, I don't know whose side of the table that is, to be honest. But it's all sorts of different kinds of samplers, and we were stoked when we found that out. And so we gave it a try and thought that we would share with our friends and take pictures. And he Snapchats, I do not. But that is one of the things that we were doing. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and take my paint markers. These are the markers that I use for my home decor items, my wood pieces that I create with my home decor. I use these paint markers because I love the fact that they don't soak into the wood and they stay right on top, and the colors are vibrant and beautiful, and I just absolutely love them. They are by Tooli Art, Tooli dash ART art, and I just picked them up off of Amazon, and they're really inexpensive, to be honest. They come in the color palettes, or they come in a neutral tone. And the color palettes are all yellows, greens, that sort of thing. And they all are the soft tip, or the fine tip, not soft, fine tip. And then the earth tones come in bullet tip or fine tip. So depending on the surface area that you're going to be coloring. Mine are always petite and small, so I really do enjoy the fine tip of them, and they flow beautifully. Oh my gosh. And they have a clear little thing on the side so I can see how much ink is left inside that pen. So it's awesome. Anyways, finishing up coloring these, there wasn't a whole lot to color, but I definitely wanted to give them something other than just slapping wood pieces onto my layout. I feel like now they blend in with the layout, even though I didn't choose pink tomatoes. It's okay. I do have a little bit of red in my photo, so I feel like the burrito and the taco were okay with red as well. Now I'm going to use that Heidi Swap recipe card for my main background for my photo mat, and then I just took some of that black checker. I don't know why I wanted to use the black checker more than I wanted to use the red checker. It was something that I just wanted to do. Plus it matched a little bit more. Bon appetit doesn't really match because that is clearly not a Mexican saying. And then I loved the that little tag that I ended up ripping in half, or I have ripped it in half. Yes, I did. Because it says up there something about concessions, which back in the day when we used to play baseball, softball, t-ball, things like that over at the ball field, they used to have a concession stand, and one of my favorite things to go get over there was their nachos, and it was just seriously nothing but cheese and chips and jalapenos, and that was my favorite thing to eat while we were at the ball field. So it brought back more memories than it did of this photo, just putting all these elements on the layout. So I cut up the Kaiser Craft recipe card because all I wanted was the live life with a little bit of spice, because I thought it was perfect because of the spicy nachos. I thought that it was a beautiful title. And then I have all of these lawn fawn. Sorry, you guys. I'm terrible when it comes to manufacturers. But I have a bunch of those chipboard little tiny word stickers that came in a kit. I believe it was a Not Just for Boys kit. And I have a few of those hanging around. So some of these worked really well. I keep some of them in their chipboard form, and then the other one I actually rip off to make it a little bit thinner because of the bulk of what I already have going on. And now I'm just tucking and weaving things around. My sticker sheet has a bunch of the little flowers on them, and they're not very girly flowers. They're more like daisies. And so I thought that I would, I keep saying I thought I would. Well, no, I am going to scatter them around as if my pattern paper of flowers is spilling down onto my cutting board. So that was my thought process on that. All right. Here it is. This is my final layout. I had a blast creating this layout. Originally, I was going to, this was supposed to be an 8.5 by 11 layout. And when I first started the video, it started out as a 12 by 12. And then I forgot that it was going to be an 8.5 by 11 because my single photo layouts usually aren't 12 by 12. And I say usually because throughout this series, I did create a couple single layouts that were 12 by 12. So anyways, this is Faustina's gorgeous layout. I absolutely loved it. Thank you so much for letting me lift you. Please be sure to check out everyone else that is playing along with May I Scraplift You. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll check y'all later. Bye.